And welcome back in Lifetime Activity Center. Dusty Litster and Dane Stewart. Game 3 of 4 tonight as the Dallas Diamonds taking on the California Dream here in the one-loss game, the championship game coming up next. But quick turnaround for the Diamonds as they just dropped game 2 of the night. And the Dream got a chance to catch their breath as opening things up as Kendra Kitchen with the 2.
Of course, this way it doesn't allow any lactic acid to set in, right? I mean, you're just going right back out there.
Yeah, very true. Got to stay hydrated, though, as Woolston left down a little sharp off the window. And Kaylee Rich with the rebound. That Kitchen's played really well in the first 2 games.
Yeah.
Shani Nordstrom sends over to Rich. Tripp. Drives inside and finishes through the contact.
Man, it looked like a tough shot. Tripp, not on balance, really doesn't get squared up. But drawing the contact there, and like any good shooter, you hear the whistle, you put it up there and
see what happens.
Yeah.
Pennington sends back out to Woolston. Again, just showing us the younger Woolston is off the steal. Here comes Taylor Workman. Leaves it back to Shani Nordstrom. Shani, nice ball fake. Left hand and good.
Boy, all set up by the high screen. You get the height out of the paint, Nordstrom on the drive, and then, man, she's just utilizing that step around so often tonight and scores off of it there. How about 7-0, the start here for the Diamonds of Dallas?
It's really going to pain me to get I know it's like the second game we're doing, but it's still hurting to not say Diamond Dallas. As that shot won't go. Kitchen with the rebound as Preston's going to get our scoreboard right.
You know, this is what happens. You try to credit Preston with getting something right, and then he just goes MIA.
I know. I think we let him start being an intern during basketball season about 3 years ago. Great Western Shootout. We haven't been able to shake him since. That ball popped out of bounds by Woolston. We'll stay here. And that's Kennedy Woolston, younger sister of Kaylee. She's going to be a freshman this year at Lone Peak as the bevy of riches will continue for the Lone Peak Knights. And on top of that, you think they graduated all this talent last year. No, they graduated one player. This year they'll graduate a few more, but you still have Shani Nordstrom. Now you'll have Kennedy following up Kaylee Woolston. You'll have Bartholomew still next year. Kaylee Rich will still be there. I think Katie Lawrence will still be there.
Yeah.
Mercy.
It's the new Fremont.
Right. They did. They took the mantle right off their head. As Esplin hands back.
It's pretty amazing when you say the undefeated team was not supposed to win the state championship last year.
Right. It was a nice take, and Garner can't get the putback. I mean, in fairness, Fremont was undefeated too, just in the state of Utah.
In the state, yeah.
But it's very true that it was like one of the biggest upsets is Afatasi gets that one to go. One of the biggest upsets in state championship game history was given the talent on the floor, not because of records.
Yeah.
And the youth on one side of that. That was one of the best girls basketball game I've ever watched.
I mean, I think the other thing is you saw what Fremont did with Gardner having injuries and missing time, and she's healthy for that playoff run. Yeah. It's like, oh, okay, well, now we're going to get to see the full complement of Fremont, right? And they did. They played fantastic.
Yeah.
It's just Lone Peak made bigger, made more plays in the big moments in that game, including Ika with a shot of her life.
Ika got that shot. Clearly she made that shot, and Maggie Mendelson missed that. Bunny at the rim. I mean, just crazy.
Yeah.
Of course, Ika not here tonight. She could have made it, but at the time, as Woolston, what a finish. But she's part of the Tonga national team. Invitation to go out there. But travel stuff, they don't want to commit to this and not be able to come and then take a spot away from another girl. It's 7-4, the lead for the Diamonds. Off of Tassi. Oh, nice find to Iyer.
Boy, hanging on a pivot, and Iyer does a great job of just sneaking around, and the vision there by Alpha Tassi to get it to her. How about the Dream crawling back here with a little 6-0 run?
Marston terminates. Nice ball movement. Barker chased off the 3. Barker floats and scores.
Good decision. You could have a quick trigger on that 3 initially, but you get the hard closeout, and you know I get a higher percentage shot off the drive.
Okay, 3's got to be layups. Let's come back the other way, and Woolston short on the triple. Here comes Ellie Esplin. Ellie and Pennington is practice. Oh, except I don't think they can go against each other very much in practice. Because they're both 1s.
Had a little teammate tap there.
Yeah, you did. I've got 3 daughters. They're all super competitive with one another. That's just over Cheerios right now.
I know. I've seen it.
And a foul on the drive. And so the charge, a little Region 1 action there is
charge it.
Yeah. Torcano hit with the charge.
Let's speak about Torcano's athleticism. They were warming up on this end of the floor. A couple basketballs got stuck in the net. A couple of different Dream players tried to tap it out. It was Torcano who had to get up there and knock it out, showing some hops.
Yeah. So watch me.
I'm afraid in my old age I wouldn't even be able to get the net anymore.
That's a pop to Keesley's attending.
Yeah.
Almost happened thinking about it. As Torcano gets a board, could get the putback, and then she's blocked away by Barker. Here comes Esplin. Barker and on Marston. Drives and hits.
Boy, a first half of runs. 7-0, 6-0, 6-0. Trading blows.
Off of Tassi. Just crawls off the rim. Gardner with the rebound. Here comes Esplin. Ellie hands off to Garner. Marston, now Barker. McKenna looking inside, a big sis, but Torcano took that one away.
Yeah, did a nice job there defensively in the paint.
Oh, nice pass along the baseline. Garner able to recollect herself. Started kind of getting off balance a little bit, but able to get it back and get the easy 2. And we got a timeout, our media timeout, halfway through the first half. You're watching Utah Top 50 Basketball on KSLSports.com. Welcome back in, Dusty Litster and Dane Stewart. I can't remember how many weeks we've been doing the basketball now. 7? 6. I like 7. It's a good name for a boy. But it's been a lot of fun.
I like Soda.
I like Soda, too. So that's a great backup name. As that ball goes out of bounds, we'll stay here with Dream. But it's been fun, and Dane and I talked about this during the boys. It allows us to get to know who's coming up, which is a lot of fun. We had the Next last week.
Yeah.
That was a blast.
That was awesome.
It was a lot of fun to see the young men's talent in the state. And I really enjoyed bringing the girls in, too, as there's a steal off the inbound. Kitchen with the pick. Lawrence gives chase, and it's a lay-in there for Kitchen.
Well, it's one of those where, man, there's so much player development year over year in an off season. Even, youngsters coming up. We got a chance to see some youngsters, some freshmen, some sophomore. You see someone like Kendra, who, had a nice year last year for Davis, but, man, you see her on the floor in this, and it's like she's going to have a big year this year for Davis.
Well, you just for us to get everyone kind of acclimated to hear us during girls basketball coverage this year, I feel like we know more.
Yeah.
Right? Instead of just box score hunting or having people tell us.
I'll tell you this. I was joking with Vince the other day. I was like, man, I used to feel like I came into basketball season with a bit of an edge on Dusty because I go to some summer stuff, and I'm like, now we're doing the top 50. I got no advantage.
That's why we did it. I told Brian Alfrey, Brian, hey, you know what you should do? You should do a fall preview to help us
really
out.
help my basketball prep.
Dane keeps blowing me out. And he said, sure, I think I got a business built around that.
Actually, that's an interesting idea, Dusty.
I got some friends. We've been talking about this.
Yeah.
That's not true how this happened, but
not at all.
But Brian is a good friend.
And I'm just teasing, right? It was one where when they came to us, like, man, we would love to do that because it complements so well.
But it is true. Dane is really good about in the summer going to, AAU stuff and seeing things. I'm not frank.
Here's the thing.
I'm a little tied up in the summer. Yeah.
I don't have kids, so, rather than going to Disneyland, I go to the Big Mountain Jam.
Never go to Disneyland in the summer. His Tripp sends that one out. Nordstrom, 4-3. Johnny Nordstrom, first three of the night.
Yeah, she's been so active with her driving tonight, and you see her hit that three. I know you loved Shawnee's game last year. I felt like she never really got a lot of opportunities to really shine because there was so much offense. But tonight, you've seen, hey, look, she can score with the best of them, right?
My favorite thing about Shawnee Nordstrom is she finds any way to impact the game.
Yeah.
And her head's always up. I love it. So much fun to watch. One of my favorite interviews was doing that interview right after the game because you just see what a sweetheart she was, that kind of stuff. I wasn't expecting the accent.
Yeah.
Like, whoa, so much fun. And Ika was that was a lot of fun to interview those girls after that one. So I enjoy covering girls' sports, but also appreciative. Not to say the boys aren't, but the girls are so appreciative of the coverage. It's a lot of fun. That's why I was excited. Hey, we're going to do girls. Would you guys want to do it? Like, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And a 5-second call. Good defense on that inbound by Barker.
The fun thing for me is it's
probably that's not Barker.
And I don't want this to come across negative. Hopefully it doesn't. But no one's too big for the game in girls, right? I mean, we see Kaylee Woolston driving and kicking out, or scrounging for rebounds, and I think sometimes you get high-profile athletes, and it can become easy for them to fall in love with certain aspects of their game because they know that's what's going to help them get recognized on the boys' side. And that's not meant to be critical of any one individual or team, but it is one where on the girls it just feels like we all contribute, right? Yeah. And we look for each other and we play as a team. And for me, it's like, man, this is how I remember basketball, right? So I love it. But
the girl, it's a little different thing. Is that ball goes out of bounds? We saw the reason you bring that up is last year. Remember the boys said they couldn't get the schedules to line up for some of the best players in the state. And here, the best player in the state is here, right? Yeah. The girls. And I asked her, I said, "Were you knew it?" She, absolutely. She didn't want to miss it, and it didn't hurt. Her coach was all for it too.
And I mean, it's one of the things we've talked about it, on the boys' side. When I was talking with a couple of coaches last week, and they were like, yeah, we, assists are down this year in the top 50. And you talk about falling in love with certain aspects of your game and not sharing the basketball. And that's just so foreign on the girls' side. It's like, no, it's about ball movement. Yeah. Like, that's how we're going to run our offense and get the right look and the look we want and the best look. And so, that dedication to those principles of the game, I love.
No, absolutely. Hunt off the rebound. Couldn't get it to go. Iyer. She rebounded the ball and the left leg. And it's a jump ball that will stay here.
How about what has been a 17-0 run? This game was 7-6.
2:45 on a rolling clock. Again, this is just the first half as Hunt's floater will not drop. The rebound to Garner. On the push down, Marston. Gardner.
Loader getting caught there on the reach.
So Marsden will trigger in. That is Barker sending out. Esplin pumped the three. Ellie in the lane, kind of got stuck in between the decisions there, and rebound pulled down by Dream. Strong take and couldn't get that one through the contact.
That's just hard. Yeah, you got Garner there right on the hip defensively, and just hard to get any separation or a good look there.
This is Ashley Garner. Has back sister McKenna. Trying to go back inside to Garner. Iyer right there. Here's to Iyer. She does not give up an inch.
No. She's had to defend some good posts tonight. Can you see how far out she's willing to come, defend there?
Marsden with a series of moves. Can't get the turnaround to fall. Loose ball taken by Hunt. Defense by Esplin. There's a steal by Marsden. Marsden to Esplin. Ellie got cut off. There's a nice job there by Hunt. Couldn't let her see the cutters. Whoa, Garner with a little sharp rebound to McKenna Garner, and she's blocked from behind by Loader. And Wilson can't save that one in. And we'll go back the other way with 30 seconds left in the half.
When we talk about it was 7-6, it's been several minutes, good 10 or so, since the Dream been able to get a bucket.
Marsden back out with 10. Garner. And then the foul with 6 seconds left. Just if someone's going to take the ball, or is he going to get laid out here? 6 seconds. Marsden in to Esplin. Esplin with 3. Step back short. Rebound to Garner. McKenna at the horn. And that'll do it for the first half. And at the end of the first half, it is the Dallas Diamonds 24 and the California Dream 6. You are watching Utah Top 50 Basketball on KSLSports.com.
From the Food Nanny. I recently got a My Style checking account. It's a perfect blend of rewards and convenient benefits. I love that sound. And now My Style checking has new features like mobile phone protection, 24/7 telehealth, and my favorite, restaurant discounts. Get the only checking account you truly need and see what's new with My Style at macu.com.
Welcome back. Start of the second half. Dusty Lister and Dane Stewart. As always, want to thank Mountain America and Athletic Republic for supporting Utah Top 50. And I want to remind you that balance, we did that one. Playing as well in the final minutes of the game as in the first quarter requires an athlete develop a stamina to perform under fatigue. Our 75-minute training sessions are constructed with a periodized schedule to improve a player's conditioning and to keep your spot when reading and starting a clock on the broadcast.
Oh, man. Man, those technical difficulties came at a worse time.
They moved the teleprompter on me. There's a great shot at the start of the second half as Addie Horsley had a Mountain Ridge, and now a steal. Tafatasi.
How about the defense here, the Dream coming out?
And Lawrence with the lay-in and a quick 5-0 start.
Look, I'm all in for this. I'm talking about it's a showcase, right? But man, here's a chance to go out, execute a little four-court pressure, and it's working right now. Ooh.
He's a little closer than us.
Yeah.
I'll give him benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. When I'm 100 feet away, he's 5 feet away.
It's the fall, not winter. Winter, there's not an inch.
Yeah, Dusty's losing it right now.
We'll blitz all night.
That voice is getting hoarse. He doesn't like that call so much.
But I like it too. Hey, let's go out and pressure to get the ball back. There's a nice take by Tripp. Lays it up and in. The Cottonwood Colts with another bucket. Nice pump fake and drive. The floater crawls off.
Oh,
Lawrence.
Sneaky.
Lawrence with the steal off the rebound. And we'll stay here.
Boy, how about the job there at Katie Lawrence, the Lone Peak Knight, just craftily coming around the backside there and pulling that away.
And she's just a sophomore. As quickly inbounded and a little strong there by Torkanu.
Yeah, knows she's got a defender there and Tripp. She's got to kind of go through without fouling, and hard to adjust that shot to just the right velocity.
Nice pass from Esplin, but Kaylee Rich can't get it to go. Garner with the rebound, and she's fouled. It'll put Garner at the line for 1 for 2 free throw. So 26-11. As Lawrence tried to fit that one in. Garner with the hand on it. It's out of bounds. We'll stay here with the Dream.
Tough pass there with the height of Ashley in the paint.
Lob that one inside, trying to get the Torkanu. Garner able to slap it away. And a loose ball picked up by
Workman.
Wow.
It was a nice job by Taylor coming down. I mean, if you're going to try to front those entries, most of the time you're going to have those types of deflections. Workman coming down, able to help regather it.
Usually if you front, it causes a reaction. .5-point lead here for the Diamonds. As Nordstrom sends that one back up top, find it inside, and Kitchen started out the second half strong. She gets another bucket there with the pass from Nordstrom. Drive and off a toss, he can't get that one to go. And then the steal. Nice hands by Lawrence to pop that one loose, and now it's just to save that ball in. Out of bounds off of, that was off Workman, and we'll stay here. As the line change will come on here for the Dream. Inbound into Woolston. She can't get it. Saved by Hunt. And she did save it, but right in the hands of Barker.
Boy, tough second game here for Kennedy. Had a good first game tonight. I don't know that she's scored yet for the Dream. It's just been hard for her to find her shot as the night has gone on.
She kind of found some rhythm in that second half of the first game.
Yeah.
So we're sitting and waiting, maybe knocked her out of rhythm a little bit.
Or maybe she needs her sister on the opposing team.
Just get the competitive juices flowing.
Yeah, yeah.
Garner sends back out. Workman got stuck in between decisions there, and Ira, nice defense. Ball sent ahead. Nordstrom with the save. Kitchen. Oh, I thought you were. You
can see Kendra like, I thought that was. Oh well. In fairness, he's wearing both teams' colors tonight, so.
I thought you were gonna. I wasn't a. Yeah, my bad. Here's Pennington. Free throw line. Jay is there. And a 15-point game is. Well, they had a foul on the inbound.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Kennedy didn't love it. She and Nordstrom made up quickly.
So I was kind of stuck there on the play with Garner.
Yeah, she fouled Shawnee. She just came over and was like, I didn't think I hit you.
Okay.
They just chuckled,
As Pennington sends that ball to the corner. Woolston for three. Won't go. Can't get it to drop here in the second game as Pennington. Long two and got it.
A couple long J's here for Brooke. Dream, Dusty, they're crawling back in this thing.
Oh, and on the other end, can't get that one to drop. Barker, a chance to cut this down to 11 or a 10-point game with a three.
No need to rush it here. Still have the 8-minute media timeout.
Woolston.
Ooh.
Can't
Well, that
finish
would
it.
have been big.
Mm-hmm. And Kennedy will go to line 1 for 2. And a headsy substitution here to eat up some more clock. Is our first chance to see Kennedy Woolston from the free throw line. And misses the opportunity. Garner with the board. I think Marsden was open, and she was so excited, went a little hot off the backboard. Big smile on her face coming back. She was literally screaming for the ball as Hunt was in the corner. Three won't drop. She'll get the loose ball.
How about the hook pass?
Yeah, no kidding. Iyer with the extra find into Loader. And that will bring us to our media timeout as the Dream trying to make a comeback here. 28-17. You're watching Utah Top 50 Basketball on KSLSports.com. Preparing for the next workout begins the moment the last workout ends. Athletes have control over their recovery and process at Athletic Republic. Now back to the game.
That's how a pro does it right there.
You find the shortest part of that read and make sure you get it out.
I was just waiting for you to say Athletic Republic DOT.com, but
Missed it.
now we have something to talk about between games.
There we go. As Afatasi says that one in the angle here to Hunt as the Dream fighting to make this a one-possession game, or probably one-possession, single-digit game. As Afatasi a little strong, board to Iyer, tried to send out Marsden with the pick.
Iyer very accustomed to the kick out. We've seen that in multiple games tonight. That time just doesn't see the defense, and easy job there by Marston, able to take it away.
Oh, a nifty take there by Esplin. Couldn't get it to drop.
That's a tough reverse. Can get to single digits.
Afatasi can't get that one. The rebound taken by Marston. Marston got stuck in between decisions there. Rebound to Rich. Ooh, the guard maybe had been out of bounds.
Yeah, it was close.
Can't get that one to go, and the rebound taken by Hunt.
There's got to be something on this. What is that, East End?
Yeah, is it rim regulation size or what? As Woolston,
bang,
with the three.
Down to 8. 24-6, I think, was the biggest differential.
So a 14-4 run, or probably, 24-6, 14-4 run, and that will stop as Tripp with the bucket there for the Diamonds. Afatasi. Find inside the Loader. She can't get that one to stay down.
It was a good look. Love the movement away from the basketball. Quick recognition. Just had that come off the front of the rim.
Esplin gets free for the free throw line jumper. Won't drop. Afatasi with the rebound.
A lot of 5A defenders know what that feels like. Normally Esplin knocks that down.
Afatasi off the screen, off the bump, and she'll go to the free throw line. 1 for 2, maybe. They give it to her on the shot or on the floor. And they do give her the shot. As the line change will come in. So Afatasi can, again, continue to try to cut into this deficit. Oh, and it won't go. I love the defense there. Kate Richards, she got her hands on it. I was like, I don't know where the ball is, though. After it came off her hands.
I'll tell you, the Dream have had more fight in them tonight than the New England Patriots. It's been a nice job coming back. And
the question is are you Team Mac or Team Zappy? Because the three won't go. Nordstrom. Shot looked like it was going to go, but misses on the three.
Early run out.
Lawrence.
Boy, look how Kitchen affects that. The reason why she doesn't go straight to the rim is she sees Kendra has the angle, tries to cut it back inside, and Kitchen still gets a piece of it.
Nice job by Torkanu to come back and knocks that ball out of bounds. As Workman was trying to get that to Shawnee Nordstrom. Find inside, Nordstrom. She goes back out. And that ball could not be handled, picked up by Torkanu. Torkanu. Oh, the give back, can't get it.
Again, it's Kitchen running down the floor and makes a Dream player second guess the opportunity. And again, the defense of Kendra.
That was McKenna Garner that jump ball. As we near the final 2 minutes. Oh, nice find inside, and Katie Lawrence gets it back to an 8-point game. Here comes Shawnee. Sends out for three. Workman, no. Rebound to McKenna Gardner. And Gardner fouled.
Boy, fortunate. Really don't need a three there. I mean, points right now, the most important thing. You'll trade twos all day long. I know that three's open.
And wow. Shawnee Nordstrom.
And see, I'd say the same thing about that shot. I know Shawnee makes it. And so, you know, Lone Peak and Dusty will be like, take that, Dane. But, you know, it's and I know she's open, but it's like, hey, you can trade twos at this point.
Yeah. Oh, what about the hands there from Lawrence? Picks the pocket of Shawnee Nordstrom and then takes it in for the bucket.
They did not credit the three on the scoreboard here, but there was one.
Just trying to make it compelling down the stretch.
There we go. They got it now.
During the grill stuff, we're not near as combative. If there's the boys' game, we're a little more combative. Like I usually, yeah, we're not going to match. We'll match sooner or later what's in the building. I think we got it here.
I think Dusty, combative?
A little more combative, I was just saying. That, you know, come on.
That's an aggressive word.
The clock got stopped. We're going to match that sooner or later. Kitchen with another block. We're going to bring that in her Kitchen. (33-24). Oh, nice block. Nice job of matching the hand there by Barker. Leaves it for Nordstrom. Shawnee. Can't get that to go, and a rebound taken by Pennington. Brooke pulls up and can't crawl that one home. Gets the board and the putback. 33-26. And now the foul. I love how much this matters. Addie Horsley was like, I can't believe I had to give that one up. Talk about habitual shooting motions. You have the habitual finishes to games. Biting her jersey, looking up at the scoreboard.
I think she thought she got a lot of basketball.
And
cleans up the board. Not done yet.
Pennington on the drive. No. Out of bounds. We'll stay here. Give it to Ira. You can hear her all the way up here.
Yeah.
Out to Pennington. Try to fit that one in. It was popped away by Garner.
Not the first time we've seen the reach on the interior deny some of those entry passes. That'll probably do it.
Yeah. It should. Here's Nordstrom. Nine seconds and 8. We'll have one more game coming up, so don't go anywhere. It's the final game from the girls' night here at Utah Top 50 coming your way. The floater at the horn. And it's the Dallas Diamonds 33, California Dream 26. Dane, your final thoughts and selection of a player of the game.
Big start for the Diamonds. You know, you talk about having to play back-to-backs. Looked like may have been to their advantage there, coming in maybe more in rhythm and in sync. Obviously, a big run to close out the first half. Too much separation for the Dream to overcome. My player of the game, Kendra Kitchen, offensively, defensively. She had a fantastic night for the Diamonds in the win.
Again, our final score, the Dallas Diamonds 33, the California Dream 26. Thank you for watching our coverage of the girls' Utah Top 50 championship game coming up in about 15 minutes. For Tino Psyche and Dane Stewart, I'm Dusty Lister. Thanks for joining us and for watching Utah Top 50 basketball on KSLSports.com.